All right, so I came across this article. As you can see, I'll probably have it behind me or on the screen somewhere. Landlords required to build EV chargers at renters' request with new Illinois law. It just blows my mind, right? Horrible, horrible idea. Horrible idea. You, as a landlord, will not recover that cost if your tenant uh, asks for it. And the only thing now is if you buy a property and you renovate it and you account for these costs, that's one thing. But if you have a rental that you have, and your tenant moves in and they have a Tesla or some other car that needs to be charged, if you're living in Illinois, then who knows if this thing is going to go across the United States. They could potentially ask you to install a EV charger for their car, and according to this article, it looks like it's going to be law that you would have to do that. It blows my mind. So I mean, it says landlords required to build EV chargers at renters' request with new Illinois law. Those in the housing industry are weighing in on the state's new law requires landlords to build electric vehicle charging stations into residential buildings upon tenant request. Senate Bill 40 was approved earlier this year and starting January 1, the law requires single-family homes and newly constructed residential buildings with parking spaces to provide a conduit allowing EV charging if needed. During fall veto season, the measure was amended to require a charging station capable for each parking space. Illinois home builder Dean Gravin said changes were made to reduce costs. We have to put in a conduit or a pipe from the breaker box to one location in the garage. Gravin told the Center Square. Tesla takes 240 volts. Other cars take 180. And if you get the cheapest electric car, you can plug a 110 volt outlet. We got away from putting in something expensive that would cost thousands of dollars just versus a conduit system. Let's see what else. It says most of the debate during the legislative session centered around the cost involving in construction. Paul Arena with Illinois Rental Property Owners Association, which was against the original bill, said costs would increase, but not by that much. It's one of those things. It's still a cost to you, the landlord. I mean, if you're locked in at a rent, you can't raise your rent just to cover that, to get your costs back. I mean, this is just absolutely stupid. It will increase the cost of construction, but but not to the point where we felt it would be a deterrent, Arena said. Our concern was mostly around renovation and what activities the tenant was permitting to do. Graven said the amendment to the law also addressed concerns he had regarding future home prices. This did not affect new home constructions, Graven said. That was our major concern when the bill came out because it was going to drive the cost of housing even higher. Well, duh. Arena said that he did not anticipate a large number of stations being built. We do not see there being this tremendous demand for electric vehicles. I don't think there will be a lot of them, Arena said. Well, it depends on, if we have this push for electric cars. I forget the date, California. They're mandating that, all these electric vehicles. So, if this is just mind-boggling to me. I think it will impact is new construction. Graven compared the process to one wanting to build a jacuzzi. To me, it's like, do you want a hot tub in your bathroom? Graven said it's an addition to the house cost that the consumer drives. They will pay for it if they need it. If they do not, they will walk away from it. But the point is, renters request landlords. So, they will pay for it if it needs it. I mean, if your tenant is requesting it, and if this is actually a law, you will 100% have to provide that at your cost, not at your tenant's cost, at your cost. And it's just, once again, it just blows my mind. This measure also allows landlords to charge a security deposit to cover the costs of restoring the property to its original condition once a tenant moves out. Yeah, good luck collecting that. I don't know, man. This is just wow. I just read this and it's just like totally blew my mind. I'm so glad that I am just I do not rent properties anymore. I buy mortgage notes, but it started me thinking. I buy mortgage notes and then I also buy contract for deeds. Where with the contract for deeds, I'm still the legal owner of that property. It's a little bit different from a landlord, but I just wonder if I'm going to be under that same umbrella, if I'm going to be asked if the property owner wants this installed. And that's where I'd have to talk to an attorney about that, but I don't think I'm going to have to. And that's why I'm starting to really shift my focus more towards mortgage notes as opposed to contract for deeds. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. Just some thoughts, and just really what are your thoughts? What do you think? Let me know if you want to comment below. See you guys.